Today, my brother Richard and I do two short hikes, one to Signal Hill and the other to Picture Rock. Signal Hill is located in Saguaro National Park West. We met at the Visitor Center, which is a cool place to see. And as you stand on the patio and look at the vistas, you see what the park's known for, saguaros. Just a pretty sight. We decided to do this hike because Richard found an AI picture, this one to be exact. No, that's not what it looks like. This is what it really looks like. So much of what we see and hear is false, it's hard to know what you should believe sometimes. As this is a national park, there is a fee to hike. You can pay at the Visitor Center. We have the America the Beautiful Pass, and they told us to just carry it with us as we're hiking. You don't need to put it on your dashboard. Just carry it with you. I should mention that I don't believe I've ever seen a ranger ask anyone for the pass while they're out there hiking. But you never know. You want to do it correctly. Signal Hill is just a few miles from the Visitor Center down this dirt road, and it doesn't take four-wheel drive or anything special. Any car can go down it. And it's a popular hike. I should also mention that round trip, I believe it's only like a half mile, so it's a hike that just about anyone can do. It's a beautiful day with weather in the 70s, so we decided to go do the hike. There's plenty of signage telling you where to go. It's actually a picnic area, and you can see that there's a number of other cars there. But just follow the Signal Hill Trail. There are a number of steps going up and down. The picnic area was built in the 1930s by the Civilian Conservation Corps. Okay, Richard, what am I looking at over here?
You're looking at a desert mistletoe.
Right there on an ironwood tree. You park at the picnic area, and that hill in the background, that's where you're hiking to. And that's where the petroglyphs are. Going down the steps, and then there's the hill. There's a number of different trails in the area, and if you want to make the Signal Hill Trail a little longer, you can go quite a bit further. Well, you can see a number of the petroglyphs on the rocks as you hike up. This is the view from the top. Unfortunately, we came in the morning and the sun was directly behind the petroglyph, making it a little more difficult to get a great picture. But these petroglyphs were done between 200 AD and 1425. They claim people have lived in this region for 10,000 years. The spiral pattern is said to be a symbol for the sky or the sun. Though I also read the concentric circles and spirals can be interpreted as a water source or as a symbol of a migration to another world. I've also seen that it's a symbol of universal growth and evolution. So I'm basically guessing they don't know what it means. I just wish we hadn't come when the sun was behind it and it was backlit. Still managed to get some okay pictures, but you're best if you come in the afternoon so that the sun is shining on it, not backlit. And you're not allowed to climb up on the rocks, so make sure you take pictures of these as you're hiking up the trail, because that's the only time you can see them. If you have a telephoto lens or something, you'll probably get the best pictures. But there's some spectacular petroglyphs to be seen, and that's the mountain. Of course, in addition to the petroglyphs, the desert out there is spectacular with the saguaro cactus and all the vegetation. If you go in March or early April, you might see lots of wildflowers. In April to May, all the cactus will be blooming. And you'll see that's the hike from the picnic parking area up Signal Hill to the petroglyphs. That looks like a turtle to me. Look like there's a head on that. But it's a great little hike. And while there are a few steps going up and down, it's only about a half-mile round trip, so easily doable. And since this is such a short little hike, we decided we'd do the 15-minute drive over to see Picture Rock. And you'll park where I've got circled, hike down the wash to Picture Rock Petroglyphs.
Richard thinks this is the way to go. And where are we heading?
We're heading to Pictures Rock Petroglyphs.
Sounds good. Look at all the cholla cactus. We just are barely outside of Saguaro National Park, but you can see it's still spectacular looking.
Many people drive to the Redemptorist Renewal Center to park, and it's just a short climb down, but we chose not to park on the private property. And that's the hill, and there are the petroglyphs. And all of this area probably is part of the Religious Institute. We hadn't done much hiking, so we decided to hike a little farther down the wash, and we found an old car. Very cool to see.
We came upon this, and this is a cool find. I think it was Bonnie and Clyde's vehicle. And why do I say that? When you look at it close, you'll see there's a ton of bullet holes. Whoa! I'm slipping off the edge. Pretty cool, huh?
Richard gave it 2 thumbs up, so he must have thought it was cool also.
Okay, Richard, what do we got here?
Okay, this is jojoba. They harvest part of it, I think the beans or something, and make cosmetics out of it.
Oh boy. There it is.
Jojoba extracts and oils are used to soothe a number of skin conditions, such as eczema, psoriasis, and even sunburn. Cool saguaro skeleton. Jojoba oil is full of vitamin A and E. It has a natural SPF of 5 and can be used as an insect or mosquito repellent. I even read that it might help regrow hair by directly acting on the hair follicles, decreasing inflammation and supporting the skin around the follicles. Colorful lichens on the rock, little cave, and just all the vegetation and saguaros make it a cool place to be. And there's the boundary for Saguaro National Park. Looks like we're back to some of the religious sites right across from the petroglyphs. Though I wouldn't make a special trip just to see this site, combined with a trip to Saguaro National Park, makes for a great little adventure. And even though it didn't look like the AI-generated picture, you just never know what you'll see. You might run in to the Milky Way, or even the Aurora Borealis. But let's end it with some fireworks. Have a great day, and hope you enjoyed our little tour. Take care.